Hey, what's going on, Opinions of the Mind? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being with me. Just wanted to say I failed miserably the past 2 weeks, and I'm very shocked. There's nothing in this life that can prepare you for failure, but there is a mindset that you can develop that will help you bounce right back. Now you ask yourself, how did you fail? Well, I failed because I had spoken with a really influential individual here in the Gulf Coast of Florida, and I'd let them know who I was. I'd let them know obstacles I'd overcome. I'd let them know things that were to resonate between both of us as similarities, and I'd also let them know how much I valued their time and would look forward to meeting them because they were a role model of mine, and they were someone that achieved the level of success and fulfillment that I was chasing. Now, sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes people don't understand what you yourself are going through. You have to have the process in order to have the progress. Now, I'm someone who's well developed with speaking. I'm someone who's well developed with marketing. I'm someone who's well developed with just being open-minded to how success is created for me. You see, it's not a one-size-fits-all type vehicle. I've had to kind of learn that over the past couple of years, and I've owned several businesses, and I've actually gotten to experience several partnerships and several forms of leadership in the past decade. I can tell you that I was crushed by not being able to get the chance to meet this individual, but I am not going to let that define my current state of emotion. I'm not going to stay crushed. I'm not going to stay worried about what I might not be doing or what I might not possess as a skill that led them to not believe right now I'm currently not worth their time. I spoke with the individual at first on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a platform for us professionals. LinkedIn's a platform for us individuals who seek growth. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you look for connections that are like-minded and look to be able to exchange value. That is the platform to do it. I spoke with him and I let him know exactly who I was. And I told him I had been watching him on YouTube, just as you're watching me now. And I told him how I had seen things that he had been doing for the public. I seen how much value he had added to other people's lives. And I said that he was a great leader, and I really commended him for everything he was doing. He said thank you, and he said please send a time and day, or please send a message or an email to my assistant, CC them, and then send it to me. I started the dialogue, and it was very promising. They were very excited to hear from me, the assistant. I didn't know if this was just the way they talk to everyone or if this was individually purpose for me. But they were excited to hear from me, and I responded back, and they had asked me, before you meet or before you'd like to meet with this individual, we would like to know what would be the purpose of your visit and a little about you. Of course I wanted to tell them about me. That was the very reason that I wanted to meet with this individual. I was literally proud of overcoming a lot of the obstacles in my life. So a big thing that I responded back with was all that I had actually overcome as an individual and what my purpose was. And I said, first and foremost, is to not have anything taken away from that person's time and to not want anything from them. I wanted to be able to add value to their time. I wanted to be able to correspond with them and just formally introduce myself because I was going to be someone who would be worth their time in the very near future. I didn't state it like that in the email, but I had said who I was and that my purpose was not to take away the time from them or take anything from them, but just to formally introduce myself. I thought that this was going to be something where it responded back, hey, thank you so much about you. He is very busy, however, blah, blah, blah. But what I had gotten back was a little shocking. It was, hi, thank you so much for telling us about you, but at this time, he is currently writing a book and he is going to be traveling in the next few months, but he feels that this course would be personally beneficial to you. Take it as you may. It was a $10,000 course. Now, most of you watching this are like, $10,000. I wouldn't pay that. I would pay it 10 times to be in the presence of this individual because he is consumed by his purpose. He's consumed by his direction. The joke is on the actual assistant if they think that I'm not going to take that course, because I will. As you all know, I'm sure, because I've actually introduced it a couple times in my videos, I am in the midst of getting Napoleon Hill certified. I'm also in the midst of taking Cardone U. But I'm just going to add this onto my plate because I want to stay submerged in what my successful path is going to reveal to me. The biggest thing that I've got to work on internally is I've got to look at the fact that I need to enjoy the now. the present and everything that I have achieved and live in gratitude and not be chasing the future. Because if you stay chasing the future, you're going to lose track of the present and you're not going to be able to enjoy the true times that people look back and say, man, I wish I would have done this. You see, before people pass, it's not what they've done, it's what they didn't do. And I'm not going to be that person. If you have gotten something in life that's gotten you down where you're thinking that you were well deserving of it and you have not gotten it at that time, don't worry, it could be yours in the near future. You've just got to keep that mindset to develop yourself and win. Help others and then build yourself by doing so. I'm going to take that class and I'm going to respond to that assistant the day that I sign up, and I'm going to ask in the very near future for that person's time again. If you ever feel that you are not worth someone's time or they are not acceptable to your opportunity, your product, your service, this is a temporary mindset. This is a temporary problem. Create the solution by developing the characteristics of a person that they cannot refuse to do business with. That is what my goal is and is one of many. And I wanted to share that with you because I believe in you. I believe in everything that you can accomplish is up here. Everything starts with a mindset. Everything that we're going to be providing you with in any of the future events for the System is Broke LLC is going to be mindset, strategy, action, and implementation. You see, if you don't value your time and you don't invest in yourself, you're not going to see the results that most influential, successful individuals have. I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to be blind to the fact that you've got to pay to play. So, I hope you enjoyed that story. And share with me below in the comments what you've had to conquer and overcome here as of lately. Thanks for watching.